Now let's turn to Russia, where President Vladimir Putin is turning up the heat. He's flexing his military muscle. In the last few days, Russia has unveiled 3 weapons, back to back, like they're on a deadline. First, Russia tested a cruise missile. It was powered by a nuclear reactor and designed to loiter in the air for days. The second test was an underwater weapon. It can trigger a tsunami at sea. And the third and the latest one is a new submarine. Russia unveiled it this week. Reports say the submarine is capable of launching a nuclear torpedo. And you know what these tests have in common? Each of these systems is nuclear capable. Russia is not just modernizing its arsenal, it is flexing it. And the idea is quite clear: to send a message to US President Donald Trump. In fact, look at their latest weapon. It's also their most lethal one. It is called the Khabarovsk. It's a new submarine. It is nuclear powered and it is equipped with a deadly weapon. This submarine can fire a nuclear torpedo, specifically the Poseidon. Russia recently tested this weapon too, the Poseidon. It's not a missile, it's an underwater drone. It is nuclear powered and nuclear armed. Experts are calling it a super weapon because it can travel at speeds of up to 100 knots. That's around 185 kilometers per hour underwater. The Poseidon is designed to evade all known defenses. And it does not explode on impact. It triggers something far more destructive, a radioactive tsunami, something that is powerful enough to devastate an entire coastline.
We conducted another test of yet another promising system, the Poseidon underwater unmanned vehicle, which is also equipped with a nuclear power unit. It is 100 times smaller than the nuclear reactor on a submarine, yet the power output of Poseidon significantly exceeds that of even our most advanced intercontinental range missile, Sarmat. There is nothing like Sarmat in the world. We have not deployed it yet, but it will be deployed soon. However, Poseidon significantly surpasses Sarmat in power.
Now, Russia has built and launched a submarine that is specifically designed for the Poseidon. This comes just days after another missile test, the Burevestnik. NATO members call it Skyfall. The name comes from a bird, the storm petrel. In Russian folklore, it is seen as a sign of an approaching storm. The missile had been under development for years. Russia tested it recently. Experts have described it, and I'm quoting, as a tiny flying Chernobyl. That's because it runs on nuclear power. It can fly for much longer than conventional missiles. The Kremlin says it can fly for days and even evade missile defense systems. Russia released a video after this test. It shows President Putin discussing the test with Russian generals.
How many thousands of kilometers did it cover?
14,000.
And how long did it stay airborne?
About 15 hours.
And that's not the limit.
No, it's not.
Valery Alexievich, we'll need to determine what this is and what class of weapon this new system belongs to. We need to determine its possible uses and begin preparing the infrastructure for deploying this weapon within our armed forces.
Roger that.
That message from Putin could have a deeper meaning. Observers say it's not just about the weapons, it's about signaling. Putin is sending a message to the West, specifically to the United States and their President Donald Trump. These tests can be linked to the dialogue on Ukraine and the breakdown of talks between the US and Russia. Remember, Trump and Putin were supposed to meet in Budapest in the first half of October. The meeting was supposed to be held to hash out a peace deal, but the Americans called it off. Apparently, Russia made some tough demands and the US found it unreasonable, so the talks were called off. Now, by conducting these weapons tests, Putin may be trying to push Trump back to the negotiating table. not from a position of weakness, but from a position of strength. Russia is reminding the world that it is a nuclear power and it wants its demands to be taken seriously, not just on Ukraine, but on other issues as well. Hence the back-to-back tests. So far, this plan has not worked. The US has responded sharply to Russia's tests. Trump has made a shocking move. He has ordered his Department of War to start nuclear testing of its own. Trump says other countries are testing nukes, so the US should do the same on a quote-unquote equal basis.
Are you talking about literally resuming underground nuclear detonation tests?
You'll find out very soon, but we're going to do some testing, yeah. Other countries do it. If they're going to do it, we're going to do it.
Okay, you can't clarify whether you'll resume.
I'm not going to say yet. I mean, I know exactly what we're doing, where we're doing it, but other countries are doing it, and if other countries do it, we do it.
For over 25 years now, no nuclear power has detonated a bomb. No country has tested nuclear bombs except for North Korea. But this could change. With Russia ramping up its arsenal and the US preparing to follow suit, these two countries have the world's biggest nuclear stockpiles. A nuclear race between them only means more bad news.
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all three just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.